Yeah, you move. Whatever hand you hit, you move to that side. Left hook, down.
One more.
You gotta think of throwing punches. Your job is to throw punches. I want him to throw the punches through the guy, not after hit the guy, just boom, not with the full force. So I was showing him how to throw the full force without bringing your hand way back and throwing the punch. So I showed him short distance punching.
So what am I bringing differently? I wouldn't say a new mindset, but definitely like a new perspective. But ultimately, everything new has to lead to a win. So yeah, that's what I'm focused on right now, is just winning.
Anthony Joshua is now practicing with Mike Tyson himself, moving like he's discovering hidden boss-level upgrades directly from the Iron Mike guidebook.
There's another neck exercise that I got from Mike Tyson. A lot of wrestlers do this. Quite dangerous actually. Physios don't like this type of stuff, but it's good for neck conditioning. It's called neck bridges. And it's flexibility and strength at the same time. So it's a really good exercise if you want to strengthen up your neck area.
The crazy thing is that he's not only watching Tyson videos. He's grinding through those school neck and shoulder routines that made Mike appear like he was created to walk through walls.
It's not far from the champion heart. And that's what a champion do. He goes through adversity and he overcomes adversity. Even when the position when it appears that he's lost, he still fights back and overcomes adversity.
Left hook head, left hook body. Good, body head. Good, and again.
He's very well equipped. He knows that once he gives up all the opportunities and all the doors of opportunities close on him, and that's why he never gave up, and that's why he had the chance of being a big.
AJ has also been using the Demato elements of classic Q in his music. Slick head movement, forceful entry, and the coiled spring tension Tyson perfected. As Joshua prepares for Jake Paul, all of this is combined with his own contemporary flair.
What would you give to somebody like AJ?
That he has a lot of talent, and not to get discouraged. He only loses when he quits. When you quit, all the doors of opportunities close. You know what I mean? You have to be game, and then don't get discouraged if you lose. Listen, you just lost. You may have got $30 million. I just think the more time you lay off, the worse you get. You have to fight. To be the best, you have to do it more and more and more.
Then Tyson struck him with pure legend knowledge, hailing AJ as a fantastic fighter and reminding him that the real formula for greatness is simple. Keep moving, maintain your focus, and allow momentum to improve your timing and self-assurance. And AJ is taking that to heart, dialing in with a focus that feels less like preparation and more like change.
Test myself. I've been through a lot, and I want to see what I have left to give. When I say what I have left to give, I am not resting on what I have. I am building on what I have. And I want to see how far I can take myself. I know what it takes, I know what this game is about, and I'm going to push myself beyond the limits where I've been before, hence why I found myself in Dallas, because I'm trying to find an environment that can stimulate me, motivate me, and push me on to higher heights.
Sliding straight out of AJ, channeling Mike Tyson's Ancient Warrior Handbook, we leap right into Sean Porter, who just walked into the studio, sounding it like the boxing world's fire alarm, saying, "Oh," as if he were narrating a trailer for a disaster film. And I'm sitting here with you thinking, this man really said Jake Paul could knock out Anthony Joshua with the same confidence you use when predicting rain because the sky looks moody.
All that being said, if he doesn't do what he's supposed to do against Jake Paul, the world's gonna say Jake Paul fixes his fights. Jake Paul, the fight boxing's rigged and all the other kind of stuff. I just had that conversation with somebody that knew me the other night. Oh, you ain't gonna have to say nothing, but boxing rigged, ain't it? I was like, yo, listen, I ain't never had nobody tell me to do or not do anything. Mark my words. If Anthony Joshua doesn't win that fight, and if it doesn't look like he's pulling the trigger, everybody's gonna say it's rigged.
So Porter's breaking it down like your brutally honest uncle at a family barbecue, telling us that AJ sometimes forgets to click the punch button. And after a contentious scorecard, the entire world will start howling louder than Twitter if he does that against Jake. Then he flips it, talking about Larry Wade creating Jake's engine like he's modifying a sports car and praising Jake's right hand like it's a Marvel weapon.
That being said, we've seen the right hand that Jake Paul has had in the past. We just ain't seen it when he stepped up against boxers, against, that next level. But he has that right hand, so right hand lands, he wins. Honestly, it's weird. He has a chance. Shout out Coach Larry Wade. That's my guy.
Oh, I love Larry.
Love Coach Wade. Coach Wade is going to make sure that he has the strength.
When Porter learns that AJ is training with Usyk's team, the actual story change occurs. He immediately shifts from thinking that Jake has a shot to thinking, yeah, oh, that might be a problem. You, me, and we're all thinking the same thing. Porter simply set out the fight's chaotic pattern, which in some way made everything simultaneously more horrifying and humorous.
Anthony Joshua's now working or training with Alexander Usyk and his team.
Oh, okay. I love it. That's surprising. I love it. Actually, I really like that. And for Anthony Joshua to humble himself and say, hey, I think I got some things I can learn. For Jake Paul. Like,
sliding straight out of Sean Porter, ringing the alarm like the boxing world smoke detector. We immediately encounter Andrew Tate, who enters the room discussing Jake Paul versus AJ as if he had stumbled upon a Marvel crossover event. And I'm sitting here with you thinking this man really crafted an entire spiel about Jake battling smaller and older opponents only for Jake to jump weight classes like he clicked New Game Plus. Tate had to delete his roast notes mid-sentence because Jake suddenly decided to battle a walking skyscraper named Anthony Joshua. And honestly, even Tate had to praise it.
I'm retired, I'm fighting an active champion. That's what a real man does. And that was going to be a dig at Jake Paul for fighting older people or smaller people. But now he's fighting AJ. So complete respect, huge respect to Jake Paul. I have nothing bad to say about Jake. Everything I was going to say, I can no longer say. So fair play to him. He's a brave man. He believes in himself. And I wish him and AJ a fantastic fight, and I hope they both come out without injury and without any problems and without any health.
Jake went from being Tate's punchline to getting a sudden fair play and even a good luck, brother, which shows how wild this matchup has become. Tate, known for criticizing others, pulled a surprising moment of humility and then went on to give Jake a full resume boost, reminding everyone that Jake isn't just a YouTuber but a boxer with real size, ambition, and a serious training camp.
It's real.
It is real.
It's
That's
real.
what I've been told.
It's real. It's real. And, there's business reasons. There's business decisions. And I understand that, for Jake, it's retirement money, worst case. And I'm a very fair man. I don't take it personal. Like, there was a time when Jake was really insulting me, and Logan Paul hated me, and all these things, and KSI insulted me, and Chase insults me, other people insult me. I'm really just, I'm just a normal dude. I have respect for people who do things that are worthy of respect. I harbor no hate in my heart. I wish Jake the absolute best.
And I'm watching it with you like, bro, Tate just transformed into Jake's LinkedIn recommendation section. When he delivers the silent portion aloud, however, that's when the true twist occurs. Bravery is more important than money. Most individuals talk online. Jake signed up to battle a human wrecking ball who punches like he's trying to erase faults from the chronology. And Tate, he's over there hoping everyone goes home safe like the responsible uncle at the cookout. You and I feel it because behind the jokes and swagger, heavyweight punches don't care about plots. So when Tate says he respects both men, that's experience talking. And this story just keeps getting wilder while we watch from the front row.
Jake's the same size, and Jake isn't a YouTuber. Everyone needs to stop talking like Jake is a YouTuber. Jake is a boxer. Jake has more money than 99% of professional boxers on the planet. He has a full-time training camp. He lives with a full-time gym, full-time trainers. He's dedicated his life to this sport for nearly 7 or 8 years. That's a professional boxer. He's an ex-YouTuber. And this whole narrative, I'm just a YouTuber, is a really good sales tactic because Jake is a boxer and he is at heavyweight. So it's a heavyweight boxer against a heavyweight boxer.
Wade Plemons jumps in right after that tape moment when everyone wondered if Jake Paul had unlocked main character mode, suddenly making it feel like a behind-the-scenes documentary of a fighter realizing things just got real. Wade starts questioning whether he misjudged Jake as Jake flies around on a mini victory tour while secretly building an Avengers-level camp of giants who look like they bench press minibuses. Wade calls them secret weapons, but they're basically heavyweight final bosses, and Jake beside them looks like a kid applying for an internship. Yet he still shows up, fights monsters, and pretends cardio isn't scared of him.
We already heard that Jake Paul was preparing for Anthony Joshua by sparring the guy that Anthony Joshua was about to fight in Cassius Chaney. This gentleman right here, who was 24-3 from B-More, a.k.a. the DMV. Apparently, Jake brought him into camp.
Who's the opponent that you were supposed to fight this weekend? He's in Jake Paul's camp. Who's that?
Yeah.
He's in Jake Paul's camp.
Cassius.
Okay, and where was that supposed to be? In
Already
real?
whooped that ass. Sorry, Cassius.
Oh, damn. What's that supposed to be?
He got a broken knee right now.
Again, Us Martin got a trio of destroyer heavyweights. I have to say, this is insane stuff. This picture, I guess, was on his story, but Ring Magazine also posted it on their Twitter. Jake Paul sparring in the gym with heavyweights Jared Big Baby Anderson, Frank Sanchez, and Lawrence Okoli to prepare for his fight against Anthony Joshua next month. Now, this picture is fucking insane. Number one, you do have legitimate heavyweights there. Frank Sanchez, probably the most legitimate of them all right now, the Cuban Flash, is 25-1 with 18 knockouts. He did get beat by Cabiel, but he's a legit heavyweight. Sorry, ads going crazy. Legit.
When you put it all together, Wade breaking down Jake's Avengers-style camp, AJ studying Tyson like he's prepping for a mythology exam, Porter sounding alarms, and Tate shifting from critic to hype man, you can tell this isn't just a matchup but a fully built storyline. We're watching two worlds collide. One man relying on discipline and legacy, the other speedrunning a heavyweight crash course with bold ideas and full belief. That contrast is what makes the whole thing electric. Let me know in the comments, is Jake truly improving, or will AJ remind everyone that heavyweight experience has its own gravity? And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.